In this episode, we do some 0 to 60 testing for some baseline numbers on Project Low Fairmont. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time, my name's Grant Tommy, and this is my channel Straight 6 Fan, where I like to focus on budget-minded, creative, relatable builds, a little something I like to call offbeat hot rodding. But today we are doing some 0 to 60 testing on Project Low Fairmont, and to do so, we are seeking the help of my friend Joe. You might remember from my Backroading with Joe series. We do owe you guys another one of those episodes before too long. And an app I downloaded on my phone called Speed Logic Lite, because it's the free version. So what it is, it uses your phone's GPS, and so it will detect your movement. So you push start race on it, and you can set up, it's got a quarter mile, it's got eighth mile, and it's got a couple other things. You can do 0 to whatever you want. You can also do it in kilometers per hour, but for my sake and my pocketbook, I'm doing 0 to 60 testing because I figure on the back roads I'm using, it will prevent me from going any faster than 60 miles an hour. Thus, if I'm not 100% observant watching for cops, my tickets won't be as bad. Now, the backcountry road I'm using, the county paved roads that I'm using, are pretty less traveled, and I don't intend on making this a big time habit, but I wanted to do some baseline 0 to 60 timing so that as I do each different mod to this, we can help try to quantify what effects I'm having. So as you know, and I mentioned this a little bit in my live stream last Tuesday, so what we'll do here is today we'll set the baseline, and then I've got a tune-up scheduled not too far out, although next week's episode I do want to get back on the Rat Rod radio flyer, so we'll do that. But I'm going to cut some footage of my 0 to 60 times. I did 5 different runs, but I took the top 3 and weeded out the outliers, and then I will show you the composite score that I got. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get to the fun stuff, guys. Alright guys, here we go, test number 1. And we will get this set up here in a second. Alright, so here we go. Start race. Joe in the car, I guess we probably could have been going downhill once, which could explain the different times. So we'll do it one more time. We'll do a best before, it looks like, and just call it a day. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. It was a lot of fun, albeit super slow. It's just, again, it's just a way to let's catch a baseline, and let's just set the baseline expectations. Now, I showed you 4 passes on the app. What doesn't show up on this episode was Joe and I tested the app out once with him in the car, and that actually happened to be one of the top 3 times. So, if I discard the 2 slowest times, and take that one, and I did an average of those 3 times. Those 3 times, the one that I did with Joe was 12.54 seconds. That brings the composite score to 12.18 seconds, and I feel pretty comfortable about that because that's an exact number that you did see. Again, this road isn't completely flat. One other thing I wanted to point out and I wanted to mention, just because, well, first off, just because I'm doing it and I'm trying it doesn't in any way, shape, or form mean I'm encouraging any of you guys to do the same thing. It's definitely something I'm taking a risk with. It's not exactly 100% legal, but I think you saw how backcountry that highway was, that I didn't necessarily feel bad about doing it. Again, this is not something I want to keep doing it. Second thing, the app itself makes a loud beeping noise after you set in motion, and it makes another noise after you complete your task. So you'll see in a couple of those clips I was looking at the phone. Don't do that. I didn't need to do that. I shouldn't have done that. So however, part of it was because the speedometer is not 100% accurate on my car right now. It helped me understand, of course, what speed I was going. So certainly there's better ways that I could have done that. Probably should just set it on my dash and put it in front of me. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Guys, I would appreciate any of the following. If you like, comment, or subscribe on this video, any of those, I'll take any of them. If you do all 3, that's awesome. But that'll do it for this episode. Again, if you want a straight 6-fan Pistons tee, link in the description below, you guys. But that'll do it for this episode, and until next time, peace out.